West.
But
I tell you what, I think East will give them a run for their money for a long, long time.
Start of the first term here, match day live. It's East Geelong and the Geelong West Giants. Tim McLennan for East Geelong going to do the first ruck up against Scott Jervis. Umpire Nolan has ball in hand, throws it up into the air. Great day for footy. McLennan gets it down too. And ball in dispute there. Hancock gets across there for West. Gives it back to Dwyer. His handball backwards as well. He gets it towards 19, who I've got no idea who that is because he's not in the record. But anyway, East get the ball at half back and go towards half forward. Come out wide. No mark taken by Griffiths. Back in the team today. Right foot kick back inboards okay. And finds Monaghan. In fact, that was McKay it was for West. Who had the ball. Now they go further. Oh, good mark in defence for Geelong West. It's Lima, and that's Adam Lima. Gives it away. To Lima, Michael, and they go out towards centre wing. And the ball, Curtis Young's out there, gets the handball backwards, got some space, go back in board, trying to hit over the top. It was okay in the end, and that was Karkeek who gets it, and they go long to centre half forward over the head of a couple. And they've got some numbers as well. Braden Mitchell, who played last week, and
I was going
to say the big Saturday night because he's missed it. A 3-for-1 behind. The first score of the afternoon is to the Giants. They are 1 behind. East yet to score. Oh, nice. We've got the new Eric Nichols Memorial time clock. Upgraded to the phone. That's a fine, so that's okay. So the Eagles to kick in. And called to play on. They go now as far as they can towards centre half back. Off hands Lima. Good defensive play. Ball still in dispute. Karkeek over the top of it as well. Also coming in there was Fanning. Oh, there's Fanning playing.
Watch out. He'll be a superstar. Fanning.
Winchelsea already trying to recruit him.
So, ball up, left half forward for the Giants.
Big money there.
Kicking to the city end here at East Geelong. Lima, Adam, Michael goes into the pocket. And the ball spills over the boundary line for a throw in. Left forward pocket.
Did I tell you I was going to Fano's place for tea tonight?
You did off air, but it's good to know on air that you were.
Yeah, he's got the new spa in.
Oh, nice.
Well, it could be Chiquito time, I reckon.
Oh. Anyway, boundary throw in, left forward pocket. Geez, lucky no he's listening. I tell you. Been rampant today. So boundary throw in. Can't believe he's gone with that, but anyway. Hello to Janice. Don't go in the spa. Boundary throw in.
He's at home cooking.
Boundary throw in. Ball from the contest. Nobody can pick it up effectively. They come out the back. That was okay in the end. Curtis Young got the ball out. They go towards goal again. I think that was McKay, was it? Yep.
Number 19, yep.
For 1 behind. So they are 2 behinds now, the Giants. East yet to score. Buckles Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 3 minutes played.
So we're just going to visit some houses, get the ball back in the front yard.
It's the 3rd time we've had to do it. Yeah,
can't they just get someone, give a kid a pie and a drink at half time to go behind the goals?
You'd think so.
So ball back now inside the playing arena, and we'll have kicking in duties to be done from full back as they're looking to go long, far side of the ground. Bird kicks out long, goes to the clubroom side of the ground, and it's taken off the top of the contest. They go back towards centre wing, going kick a little bit too much weight on it. Lima leads in the race to the ball. He went past the ball actually as Hancock picked the ball up, got the handball away. He's put his team under pressure. Slug and get out of the contest, but now he's been tackled again, and the umpire says it's holding the ball, play opportunity.
Well, I don't think he did the second time.
Free kick goes to Lima. So Lima now brings the ball back into the middle of the ground. Dangerous kick. He was told to leave it, I think, but the opposition player coming through the middle of the ground.
And again,
goes over the top, ends up with Bolton. Benny Bolton gets the handball back inside, goes towards Elliott. He can't pick the ball up cleanly. Now there's a free kick being given over the shoulder, and it's going to go Geelong West way. They bring the ball out quickly to the half-back line. Marcus taken out there by Blair. So Blair now from half-back line. Just looking to deliver the ball around the boundary, goes low and flat, but the mark is taken out there, and it's Fanning that drops in, kicks the ball short, goes back towards centre half forward with the ball. There's a push in the back there. Player didn't have the ball in his hand at all. A bit taller than his uncle. He is just a little bit, Jaden. And Harmer is the recipient of the free kick. His kick was short. I think the player expected the ball to come to him. There we go. Goes back to Mark has been taken out there by Monaghan, so he's just outside forward 50. And looking to drive the ball long, goes in towards the goal square. Out the back, Marcus not taken, at ground level, picked up again, cleared away, and that was Dwyer, got the handball away, so they run the ball from the half of the full-back position, they come out wide, and the mark has been taken out there, and it's by Jervis. So Jervis now kicks the ball around the boundary line, picked up, goes further along the boundary line, and it's O'Callaghan that delivers the ball towards centre wing. They try and pick the ball up, but it's going to be taken over the boundary line. It's kept in the field of play. They go back inside, and the mark has been taken. It's dropped out there. That was McLennan, and he tidies things up, goes by hand, handballs across to Watson, further afield, and the mark is taken out there, and it's a good mark out there by Harris. The overlap runner, they keep running, and coming out the back line was Fanning again, I think, but he's turned the ball over. Geelong West have it. Now he's been tackled, and the ball up will take place, and that is right on centre wing in front of the coach's box, far side of the ground from where we sit. Thrown up by the umpire again. He pushes his man out of the contest. Lima was the bloke that had the hand on the ball. Coming through there as Hall goes back into the middle of the ground. Nice kick. Mark taken out there by Marino. Handled to the running player. So East Geelong go into their half-forward line. Mark not taken in front. Behind, Hancock tries to pluck it and get the ball out. Ends up in the hands of Vallette. He's tackled. Brought the ground umpire very quick there. And the decision says it's going to be a free kick to Johnson, and a good tackle from behind. So again, they switch the ball and they go to in between centre half back and full forward. Dwyer brings the ball out with a nice long kick, and it's good position out there. The mark has been taken by Gans. Gans, a little bit of candy, gets around the player coming at him and goes long into the forward line, but it's going to get over the top. Picked up there and running towards goal is O'Callaghan. He shoots, and he has the first goal of the afternoon. And Giants move to 1-2. The East Geelong side are yet to score. We've gone nearly 7 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
There was a bit of a fairy tale to that goal. Opening goal of the game, his first game since round 1 last season. The reigning best and fairest.
Is it? Yeah. Well, I'll be blowed. I'll tell you what, it was absolutely atrocious football. It was an atrocious kick. It should have gone down the throat of the East Geelong bloke, and he just watched it sail over his head. Oh, we've picked the right game today. Jeez.
And I rang the Pulse, no answer, so that's going to be a long afternoon.
So are we going?
Is Neville here?
Yeah,
He was, but he's leaving early. He's got a wedding.
Oh, right. I hope he's here at half time. Back in the middle. McLennan gets it down.
Won't be.
Through the middle, they get it away quickly. Chain of hands there. McIntyre got it away to Marshall. They go inside.
Good grab, son.
Good grab too.
Yeah, go back and kick the goal.
And is that Griffiths? Yep. He's taking the mark. It is. So he will shoot the goal from 40 out. Slide angle. No breeze to speak of. So quick reply hopefully for the Eagles.
kicked over 100 goals in the ovens in Murray League in one season.
Well, all right, we're back on now properly, apparently.
So can play, Bobby. And
Leslie's though.
doesn't matter.
Still
a
counts.
good league. Well, he can't kick in the GDFL because he missed. 3 for 1 behind. So get their first score of the afternoon, the Eagles. They are 1 behind. Giants 1-2-8. 8 minutes played. First term kicking quickly to Blair in the back pocket for the Giants. He takes the mark. Bit of a different game style today, possibly for the Giants, because not as wide as their ground, their home ground, and they're struggling to get it out of half back. Gans gets wrapped up. He dropped the footy. The umpire said play on.
Oh, then he dragged it in.
He did drag it in again. The umpire said no, we'll have a ball up. So half forward, Eagles still under attack, keeping the pressure on there.
Sheila.
Ball up. It's a lady. Well done. Good work. Bolton gets it down. And from the ruck contest, they've got the numbers at the back. The Eagles, they get it through Marino. It goes towards the top of the square. Ball still in dispute. Tapped on to the back. They've got the numbers, though, the Giants, and they get away quickly. That came from Lowry. They go out wide, and they go along the wing. Mitchell's going to have a couple on him. Oh, he just pushed the player in front line in the middle of the back, and that was Adam Bird. So he will take the free kick. So in between wing and half forward, pops it up, and Giants got the numbers there, can't take the mark though. Lowry missed it. The umpire might have to come in and ball it up. She will. She will. She will. 45 out from the East Geelong goal.
Did you see that umpire last night in the AFL game? Got in the way?
No.
Oh, until he got cleaned up. The bloke ran around him and got a free kick for bumping another bloke.
Ball, Jervis, got it down. Blair ripped off the football. Eagles try and get it out. Marshall Side of the pack now, or got a high tackle. I think
That's
the
a high
Giants.
bump.
Yeah, high bump. The umpire said no, going to be a ball up. So 20 out from the East Geelong goal. They've moved it a bit closer. Big pack around it too. McLennan and Jervis will do the ruck work. McLennan in front, falls over. Umpire said was a hold. He's going to get a free kick. So the big ruckman for East Geelong. Scotty can't believe it. And the Giants. But Tim McLennan will get the free kick.
Adam Lima's not very happy. Pushing blokes over up there, you get 50 in a minute.
I'll wait for the ball to come back. I think somebody kicked it through for a goal anyway. Tried to play on.
Hawks with the first 3 goals over Corolla. Goals to Jason Burke, Simon Seddon and Robbie Logue over at the Hawks Nest.
So McLennan, 15 out, directly in front. Going back on the Pat Cummins run up though.
Wow.
He won't want to miss. Comes in. Geez, he ran close.
Then he ran too close.
He kicked the goal. So the Eagles get there first. And they are 1-1-7. Trail the Giants 1-2-8. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 11 minutes played.
Well, again, like I say every week, when you get the ball in the form if you can't kick a goal, at least keep it in there. And they've had it down there now for a couple of minutes, and the opportunity arose to get a free kick. I couldn't see it was a ruck infringement on it. They're always very hard to pick, but yeah, keep the ball in your forward line for as long as you can, and the opportunities will come.
So back with the umpire now in the middle of the ground. Asking the boundary umpires to swap points to the square here, Noel. I'm not too sure why, but it doesn't matter. Around anyway, thrown up now by the umpire, again, middle of the ground. Clearance work is done in the middle. I think that was Bird got the ball out. Only as far as Blair picks the ball up, looks to come across the ground. It was a nice kick. The mark has been taken out there by Lee. So Lee now short kick back into the middle of the ground, dangerous, and he's turned the ball over. Mark has been taken inside there by Condon. So Condon now looking to put the ball back into the half forward line, goes out wide. Target out there, and the marker's going taken out there. Griffiths again, I think it is. He goes quickly back inside, kicked a little bit too much weight on it, just missed the target. They've got an opportunity to run onto the ball now. Harris picks it up, got put under pressure, got the handball away. Umpire Nolan says that was a throw, and a free kick will go to Geelong West on the far side of the ground. Half back line. So he's got some numbers inside. He looks that way, but he went straight down the line. Play coming up. Mark is not taken out there by Mitchell at ground level. They converge on the ball out in the far side. Umpire, how we see it, says it's going to be held up, and it will come back to the umpire. True centre wing.
How's the tea going there?
Oh, I've gone for a cup of tea early today, boys. Very early.
3 o'clock at South Geelong, from the sounds of it.
Ball thrown up in the contest. Again, it runs free. Handball out the back. And again, they're looking to deliver the ball. Dwyer comes through the contest into their centre wing, or just forward of centre wing. Handball back inside, missed the target. So again, the ball in dispute now, and it's the East Geelong who emerge with it. You know, you've stirred it enough.
You've got to stir it till quarter time. It's not sugar, it's tablets.
Is it?
Yeah, you got to stir it properly. It's no good.
So free kick has gone to the East Geelong side. So we're going to look clubroom side, sorry, not clubroom side, broadcast side. Comes out towards centre wing. Marcus taken out there by Lowe. Just forward of centre wing. Player outside is Griffiths. He hasn't even looked at him at this stage. Still hasn't looked this way. Going to go down the line, so he loads up, goes long, and towards centre forward. Jervis in front, taps the ball to the front of the contest. There's Gans. He's put his head over the contest, needs to get the handball away. Does so. Dwyer's also in there. Plenty of pressure being applied by the East Geelong forward line, which is good. Outside to Griffiths. Picked it up, put it down again. He went back and collected it, couldn't get rid of it cleanly. And again, there's now some players that converge on the ball. Condon had it, and he was tackled, so the umpire is going to ball it up on the half-forward line.
So let Griffiths sit out there for a fair while, didn't they?
His own player didn't even look outside, so ball now from the ruck contest. They tried to work through it, picked the ball up. I think that was Hall, got the handball away towards centre half forward. Again, Bolton's got it, got the handball away to Elliott, and he got a kick into the half-forward line again. Good, strong tackle there, Jervis, and it's now being held up again. So we're going to ball up at half-forward line. East Geelong's attacking into the ground. Gone 14 and a half minutes. Giants lead 1-2 to East Geelong, 1-1.
McLennan gets it down from the ruck contest. Giants try and kick it out. Lima, Michael. Got the numbers on the outside, the Giants, but they can't pick the footy up. Marino does, gets it away quickly, and the quick kick came from Reed. He misses. And out of bounds on the full, in fact. The other was behind too, Dale. Must have been, I must need those glasses, I think. But out of bounds on the full.
Mitch Reed, where's he from? He's not from Bell Park, is he?
First I've heard of
Don't
him.
know. So Adam Lima tries to play on from full play on from the mark. He does, and then he misses the target and pushes it over the head of a teammate. Marino can't keep it in. And no, he's been angry about it. You ran out of bounds.
You ran out of bounds, Chip.
Yeah, you ran out of bounds. You ran out of bounds.
The boundary umpire was right on the spot too. You're not going to mess that up.
That's it. So boundary throw in, left half forward for the Eagles. And throw in, Jervis gets it down nicely to the side. And they get around McKay, close to the boundary line, runs his full measure, kicks it back in board, might be okay. And Karkeek takes the mark, handballs it away quickly, and they get it moving. And that's through Miller now. The back end of the centre square goes towards centre half forward with a terrible kick, and they turn it over. So Adam Bird now gets it and goes towards centre wing. Bolton goes up, the big fella, takes the mark, runs around, goes on the right foot towards centre half forward, and he turns it over. Adam Lima goes up. Going for the Specky by himself, takes the mark across half back, does nicely, goes to Karkeek, doesn't take the mark, needs to be pretty good here. He's got a little bit of support with Blair if he can get it back. He's under pressure. That came from Travascus, and the umpire says throw it in. Centre wing on the outer side, or on the southern side of the ground. We're sort of on the outer side here, aren't we? Across the other side at east, which is I think about the only ground really where we sit on the opposite side of the club rooms.
It's because of the sun.
It is. Throw in on centre wing, and the umpire's found a hole. Play on advantage. The Eagles get it, and they go forward towards Griffiths, who holds Lowry off. Too strong, takes the mark. He's been good in the first 15 minutes of the game, and he has a set shot for goal from 30 out slight angle. So, being able to outmuscle Pat Lowry there. Comes in just to give the Eagles the lead. A right foot kick. Goal umpire says he has missed it.
Not his day.
And through for another behind. So he has two behinds. And so do East Geelong. They're 1-2-8. The Giants 1-2-8. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scored at 7.5 minutes played.
Just when you're the underdog, you want to get a good start. You got to kick them. You really got to kick them.
So Dwyer is the fullback kicking in at this stage. He goes to our side of the ground, which is good. It's been a little bit clearer now at the front of the contest. Ball is picked up and cleared. Now the umpire said the throw advantage has been paid. It actually was against, well, McIntyre had it, got the handball away, and again they go into the forward line, and the ball will run again through for a minor score, and that was Marshall that kicked that, I think. Yep. So 1-3 now to the East Geelong side. They started slowly, but they've worked their way to a 1 point lead at this stage. 18 minutes gone, first quarter, and again Dwyer, little short kick, and it's okay. Priest has it, and he looks back into the middle of the ground. Dangerous kick once again. It's going to work. Well, I thought it was going to work out all right, but East Geelong have turned the ball over. Got a little kick in towards centre half forward. Again, from that position, they look to go short and wide out towards Elliott. Ducks back onto his right foot boundary side, puts it back in the goal square, and they will push it through for a minor score. So East Geelong now to 1-4. The Giants on 1-2, 18.5 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Dwyer elects to go to the outer side this time, and it's okay. Michael Lima takes the mark, gives it to brother Adam, runs through half back, goes with a terrible right foot kick to a centre wing. Now turned it over. The Eagles can bring it back now again. Bird gets it back towards half forward. Going up, McLennan can't take the mark. Front and centre was okay. They've got the numbers there. Can they get around? Oh, they dropped the ball though. That was let go and dropped the ball. So the Giants have the free kick at centre half back. Goes with a good kick too, and it comes out to Blair. In fact, it's Curtis Young. Goes through the middle, and his delivery was terrible towards half forward. Might be okay. Mitchell might make it better for him. He tries to pick it up. He gets wrapped up straight away. The umpire says held to him, and it will be a ball up between wing and half forward for the Giants. So ruck contest. Bolton gets down there, do the ruck work for East Geelong. Goes up against Milnes. Free kick over the shoulder, said the umpire. Geelong West going to take the free kick. So the ball's going to
I think that's 50.
Quickly. Lima's got it, plays on, goes to the right foot kick, good kick for distance too, open goal square, who's going to run back there first? Mitchell's going to get back there, does he kick it off the ground for a goal?
I reckon he has.
You bet you he has. And Braden Mitchell has not only kicked the goal, he's jumped over the fence at full pace too to miss the fence. He's kicked his first, and the Giants kick their second. They're 2-2-14. They lead East Geelong 1-4-10, and that's at the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. 20 minutes played.
They're working terribly hard, East Geelong, but when the problem is going to be all day when they get opened up like that. They just look a little bit slow. And when they get opened up like that, it takes a class player. Lima's one of the best players in the comp, but that was a beautiful, beautiful kick. A little bit of luck in the finish kicking it off the ground, but he put it in a good spot to a running player.
So back with the umpire in the middle of the ground. Jervis goes up against Bolton. It's Jervis who gets the ball down. They try to push the ball through the contest. Oh, that was a high tackle. Put his hand up straight away, O'Callaghan. The ball comes out from Elliott. Got the handle out wide. And again, it goes further afield to Monaghan. His short kick comes up. And the mark has been taken out there this time by Harris. So he's still just on centre wing, or just marginally forward of centre wing. The kick is short, flat, but no good. And goes over the boundary line.
What was that?
So in.
What was that?
What, the kick?
That's a shocker.
So both ruckmen work hard to get to the contest. Benny Bolton and Jervis, still the old stalwarts in the game. They get the ball down though, they're going well. Ball pushed forward, front of the contest, comes out, Milne got the handball away. He put his teammate under pressure, so East Geelong, they turned the ball over, but now they've turned it over again. There's a few around the contest. Finally, West worked the ball out of the contest, ends back in the hands of Milne, who kicks into the forward line. This will be dangerous because Lima's got the ball. Looked one way, went back the other. On the left boot, screwed it round the corner. Again, he's got some options there. McKay runs onto it, goes in the right boot, screws it back. Will he bring it back far enough?
Well,
no, he won't. And through for a minor score, so McKay has two behinds. And the Giants now are 2-3. They lead East Geelong on 1-4, 22 minutes gone. First quarter, Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard. McKay, did he play at Thompson?
So he's come from the Colac Imperial.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
Yeah.
been
Sure
there
he
playing.
played Thompson?
There was a McKay at Thompson,
Maybe.
but I don't know if it's the same bloke.
Maybe 5 years ago he might have played there.
Kick in, comes, oh, that's a good mark in front. Who they're going to pay there? I think they have to pay the East Geelong player.
It was usually a man in front, but they looked side by side, didn't they?
Harmer it was. He now goes and they go inboard, might be okay, and it is. Harris takes the mark at half back now for East. Plays on. Goes to the right foot kick towards half forward. Griffiths got three around him, gets around handball backwards. Oh, doesn't hit the target though. And now Young gets it through the middle by hand. Got some time. Lima shows some pace. Goes towards half forward. Blair's behind on this occasion, but I think he might have caught one around. And Bobby Griffiths not, and they're having a crack at each other back there. You keep an eye on that. Because I think Adam's involved as well.
Not much in it, not much in it. Push and shove.
Michael gets hit and Adam comes in.
Yeah, well that's the way it works, isn't it? So Blair at right half forward for the Giants has the ball and lead on. It's a good kick too.
Oh, nearly 50.
Yeah.
I know he stays it, but you don't put your hands in their back after they've marked it.
Bit of a Academy Award as well. But
It
yeah.
was.
And a great kick though by Blair, and Freya Milne's on the lead, and he will shoot for goal from 35 out, 45 degree angle. And we're going to have a good look at this because he's right in front of our eye line towards the goals. So this for their third of the afternoon. He comes in. Right foot kick. Beautiful. Come back.
It's not going to come back.
Not going to come back.
It went there and it stayed there.
So Mills, one behind. 2-4-16, the Giants, and they lead East Geelong 1-4-10. Buckley's Entertainment Centre, first quarter scoreboard, 24 minutes played.
You probably, I don't know, you probably shouldn't allow for the win when there isn't any.
Probably not.
So Travascus is there kicking in duties for East Geelong on this occasion. This time he comes to our side of the ground, we'll call it, and ball is not marked out there from the contest. They looked at ball up. The umpire said the ball has been dropped, so free kick goes to Geelong West. Young goes sideways, missed the target, so they clean the ball up, kick the ball back through the middle of the ground. Kick had to be good to his teammate and Reid picks the ball up, got the handball away again. They're missing a lot of targets. Picked up there by Elliott. He ran to his teammate, and the ball is going to be turned around, and they've got one possession back again. They go sideways, and that was from Hancock, went out wide. Mark has been taken out there by Monaghan. So Monaghan now on the half-back line, little short kick, that time a better kick, coming up to take the ball from Marino. So Marino now still defensive side of centre wing. Again, the short possession. Kick was also okay, picked up by Marshall. So he looks now just to slow things down.
First year as captain, Hayden Marshall.
So he's been called to play on by the umpire. He goes short once again. Again, they come up and Reed has taken the mark. They've worked the ball to their forward centre half of the ground, and the ball goes now quickly into half forward line. Jervis is there. Mark is not taken, so at ground level they work the ball out. The umpire said she was quick on the decision, and that was Adam Lieben trying to get the ball out, but unfortunately his hand was grabbed and the ball went to ground. So they hand the ball back now to East Geelong. So a chance here for them. Just on or outside 50. I think I just can't pick up the line from where we sit. They drive the ball long to the full forward position. I tell you, anyone that thought the ball. I can't believe that. Marino. Everyone else stood back and watched, and he was the only one that jumped for the ball.
It was like that non-existent wind held it up.
A little bit of help from Griffiths, who was just positioning behind him, but Marino now with a chance to tie things away here at 2-4 apiece if he kicks accurately enough.
Well, he has to, doesn't he? He has to. They've worked really hard. They have to be up with him.
So he steps in now, kicks towards goal, and it won't come back.
I think it has. I think it has.
Says it's okay. And he has his first goal of the afternoon and the second now for East Geelong. So it's 2-4 apiece as we tick towards 27 minutes first quarter. Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard.
Well, that was better football, and they need to take these opportunities because I can just see them in some points of the game getting opened up a few times. So when they've got possession of the ball, both sides at the moment, their delivery has been pretty poor. And I think the side that actually improves their delivery more will win the game. But I just worry that West will break them up with their pace. They've got to take their opportunities when they can.
Back to the middle. McLennan back in the ruck for East. And Jervis gets it down. Tapped on, or tried to be tapped on by McKay. Falls to Elliott. His handball over the top. They've got the runners. Marshall gets it out further afield to Harris for East Geelong. Needs to get around Dwyer. Doubles back. Handball back to Monaghan, his handball backwards, they're going backwards, Travascus gets it on centre wing, goes towards centre half forward, Lima from behind with the punch.
He got a free, yeah, that was there.
Shoulder. Advantage paid, so Marino goes to the pocket, Reed comes out, should have taken the mark, got one eye anyway.
There's another free.
Take the free kick.
I tell you what, they're getting them the umps, they're not missing them.
Yeah. And Reed went to ground, couldn't take the mark, but got one high in the contest. And we'll take the free kick. That was from Blaine, who gave away the free kick. So he's in the right forward pocket. He's about 25 out. He shouldn't have too much trouble, actually. They're pretty shallow here at East. And there you go. He used to kick him all the time. So nailed it. So Reed kicks his first. And that is the third for East Geelong, 3-4-22. They lead the Giants 2-4-16, and that's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter scoreboard, 28 played.
That was their best passage of play. They got it out and they nearly mucked it up with the handballs. They nearly came back to the centre of the ground. But they put it through, and I see when you called it early, Jason, you kicked the goal and you sat back with a big smile like a big fat spider. When you're very happy you got nailed that, and you're very, very happy.
Well, I haven't got much else right today so far, so that's about the only thing.
Back with the umpire in the middle of the ground. Got it again. McLean's gone back in there, so it's West through McKay to get the ball forward, but the marker's
that's his
by low. So low.
Yeah, my word it is.
Umpire's called it, and 15 metres, so we'll go from about 20 metres there from the centre square. We'll be at true centre forward position now.
I don't get much wrong either, you know.
Oh, you're kidding me, aren't you? Sam Lowe now from right on the 50, I reckon he'll be.
It was a good 50.
He's got some options forward. He's still not too sure where he wants to go. So he's now got the lead but decides to go long. And
that's why, because he can't kick.
Went to the ball's gone to the pocket. It's picked up out there. I think Blair's got it, got the handball away. Lima tries to work his way through the contest, and again, they picked him off fairly quickly.
Oh, someone's gone down there.
And there's going to be a 50-metre penalty. The umpire's already heading back to the full forward position. So what was going to be a 50-50 situation is now going to be a goal for East Geelong, and it'll give them a little break before quarter time. I'm not too sure the recipient is. It's going to be Hancock, is it? Yes, it is. So from the square, he loads up.
What was that?
That was a little bit silly. It comes off the side. He's got a real tool, but he's kicked it straight through the middle. And now 4 goals for East Geelong, and the Giants are 2-4. We've gone 30 minutes first quarter. What do you do? He just slowed it up.
He just
Trying to get the top down Richmond Crescent.
The most horrible looking top you've ever seen.
Tumble punted it through. That's why Dale called him a tool.
I didn't even see him. I had the binoculars on the bit of the tussle to make sure everything was
I
A-OK.
think that tussle was inspired from some stuff in the CDFL in recent years. You had a few of the Apollo Bay boys and the Illawarra boys in there.
Well, I didn't see it through the binoculars. I thought from a distance it might have been a report, but no.
Back in the middle. McLennan gets a hand to it. Milne through the middle for West. Chopped off though the ball for the Eagles. Nagarwadi gets it out quickly. Monahan, he threw it away. Milne, he gets it on centre wing, goes towards half forward for the Giants, but they come out quickly, and that comes through Watson for the Eagles. The umpire will come in and ball it up at half forward. That's holding the ball for Geelong West. That's holding the ball, says Grubby.
He had a chance to get rid of that, and then he dragged this, pulled it back into his stomach. He could have handballed it. That's Pryor.
So ball up. Half forward. Jervis gets it down. Tried to kick it off the ground as well. And the ball tapped on by Gans out in front of Blair. Sits through him okay. Kick around the corner. And is he going to bring it round far enough? No, he's not. 3 for 1 behind to Ryan Gans. So the Giants go to 2-5-17. They trail East Geelong 4-4-28. And that's on the Buckley's Entertainment Centre first quarter score with 31.5 played.
See, the young girl was on the wrong side of the contest. I reckon Nolan might have seen it. You don't want to go and embarrass her like that other bloke does and pay free kicks from 40 metres away. And that's the other game should be umpired. Even if it's not quite right, that's the way it should be umpired.
So from fullback, they kicked the ball straight down the middle of the ground. Davis kicked. Was Lima come up from behind, couldn't take the mark. Was tackled without the ball. Umpire has seen that. So Lima now with an opportunity to kick long back towards the goal square. Plays on, gets a bit of candy, gets a few extra yards, but goes long to the forward line, going across the mark. Oh, had his hand and got his hands to it. I think that was Dye, and the ball has gone over the boundary line.
I think if you're going to kick it long out from fullback, just have a look at where Michael Weimer is and kick it somewhere else, because he's going to take some marks.
About every player in one half of the ground.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh, I hate that.
So the umpire now restarts it, throws it back in. A lot of his players around the contest, as we said. Again, this time it's been held up quickly. No prior opportunities. A siren sounds to end the first quarter here at East Geelong, which will see the home side going at 4-4-28. They lead the Giants on 2-5-17. Goal kickers at this stage of the game, all singles. Hancock, Marino, McLennan and Reid for East Geelong, and for Geelong West Giants, Mitchell and O'Callaghan.
So East Geelong 4-4-28. They lead Geelong West 2-5-17. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have the second quarter action of our Match Day Live this afternoon. East Geelong and Geelong West here at Richmond Crescent. You're listening to 94.7 The Pulse.